Mission investigating the explosion aboard the space shuttle Challenger has begun focusing on the way NASA's top brass makes crucial decisions. Over the weekend, the chairman of the commission, William P. Rogers, said the decision to launch Challenger may have been flawed. Here's ABC's Lynn Scher.
T-minus 15 seconds.
NASA decided to launch Challenger despite disagreements over the effect of the cold on the hard rubber O-rings used to seal the rocket segments. And ABC News has learned those disagreements were a major factor, leading to this weekend's surprise announcement from the Presidential Commission to bar key officials at NASA and rocket maker Morton Thiokol from taking part in the accident investigation. It appears there were disagreements among both the Thiokol people and NASA's own propulsion people, a source close to the commission told ABC News. The source also expressed concern that the disagreements did not go far enough up the decision ladder.
At that temperature.
In public testimony and briefings, NASA has never suggested there were differences of opinion over the decision to launch, only that concerns about the effect of the low temperatures were raised.
That there was a suggestion that possibly the shield shouldn't be operated below any temperature that it had been operated on previous flights.
But they said the concerns were resolved.
It was the judgment that under the conditions that we would see on launch day, given the configuration that we were in, that the seal would function at that temperature. That was the final judgment.
By forbidding NASA and the rocket maker to investigate themselves, as they had been doing since the accident happened, the Presidential Commission was also saying they were too close to the event, sources say, and they indicated that only key individuals, not hundreds on the decision-making team, are meant to step aside. Meanwhile, off the Florida coast, NASA teams lowered an unmanned submersible to search for pieces of the left solid rocket booster. Some miles north, a four-man submersible, shown here on another mission, continues to photograph fragments of what they believe is the right solid rocket booster, the vital piece of evidence in the accident. Photos released over the weekend further clarify the role of the ruptured booster in leading to the final explosion.
Every time we fly a vehicle, we always take what they call closeout photographs that show every number, every piece, every part, and the way we put it prior to liftoff. So they will be able to go back and compare part numbers and serial numbers and will positively be able to identify whether it's the right booster or not.
Although other debris has been recovered, NASA says retrieving the rocket segments from the ocean floor will be extremely difficult because of swift currents 1,200 feet down. Tomorrow, the focus of the investigation moves back to Washington, where Commission Chairman William Rogers and Vice Chair Neil Armstrong will testify before a Senate subcommittee. The first hearings on Capitol Hill into the Challenger disaster. Lynn Scher, ABC News, New York.